Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boys? Sports and Fitness Rants. I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, man. Got another great video for you guys today, as usual. You guys know the deal on this channel. You know what it's about, man. It's all about setting the record straight, stopping the lies, stopping the narratives, stopping them from rewriting the history, and holding these guys to the standard, guys. You know that. In this video, we're going to talk about how LeBron James blames his teammates and Michael Jordan reinforced his teammates, guys. And what do I mean by that? We're going to talk about in this video, guys. And I want to thank you guys, everyone across the world, everyone across the states has been supporting my channel. Guys, I'm truly humbled, man, for real, man. You guys have been hitting me up all over the place, man. Shout out to everybody in Italy, man. Shout out to everybody in Japan and Germany and the Philippines, Australia, Canada. You guys know the deal, man. Everybody out there in England, France, Belgium, the Netherlands, everybody out in South Africa. Shout out to everybody in Sierra Leone, man. Shout out to all the people in Trinidad and Tobago, the Bahamas, Puerto Rico, the Dominican Republic. Shout out to everybody in Mexico. Shout out to everybody in Poland. Shout out to everybody in Romania, everybody in Bulgaria. Shout out to everybody in Uzbekistan, man. You guys have been hitting me up from all kinds of places, man. Much respect to all you guys out there, man. Once again, I'm truly humbled, man, by all support, guys. It means a lot. Shout out to everybody in the membership. You guys have continued to support me. You guys came back to the membership after the membership was stopped and I was demonetized. Damn, guys, thank you very much, man. You guys know I'm not here for the money, man. So it means a lot. Thank you. And you guys know what to do. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So, yes, guys, like I said, man, I wanted to talk real brief video, man, about how LeBron James always blames his teammates and Michael Jordan reinforced his teammates, guys. And what do I mean by reinforce as far as it relates to Michael Jordan? Now, I was watching a clip earlier on social media. It popped up on my phone, and it was a clip of Michael Jordan, and he was playing against, I don't remember what team he was playing against, but he was playing this game, man. And I just, Michael Jordan slapping guys on the butt, you know what I'm saying? Giving, I think it was like Luke Longley or something, like a hard slap on the butt, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's called reinforcing your teammates, right? Keeping their confidence up, right? Know that you have their back. You believe in them. This was Michael Jordan his entire career, man. And this is what we allude to when we talk about Michael Jordan and the impact that he had on Scottie Pippen, Horace Grant, B.J. Armstrong, right? Some of the young guys that came into the Bulls, man, in those late 80s before they were able to ascend to become champions. It's the positive reinforcement of Michael Jordan that he continued to do throughout his career. Like I said, patting guys like Luke Longley on the butt, right? And letting these guys know, hey, man, let's go, man. I got your back out here, yo. Let's stay under control. Let's stay composed. And let's focus on the task at hand. You guys remember Michael Jordan when Dennis Rodman came to the Bulls in the second three-peat? How many times did you see Michael Jordan damn near tackle Dennis Rodman to keep him from being ejected? I remember Michael Jordan getting in Rodman's butt on the bench, man, and telling him, yo, man, don't cost us the game. You're going to get ejected. We need you out here, man. Having Dennis Rodman focus, right, refocus, and he knew, Dennis Rodman, that Michael Jordan had his back. That was the leadership of Michael Jordan, guys, that people don't want to talk about during that second three-peat. Everyone wants to say, oh, Michael Jordan played a super team, man. He had Dennis Rodman out there. Dennis Rodman was a head case in that second three-peat, guys. Let's call it what it was. And I love Dennis Rodman. I got a lot of respect for him, man. Like I said, one of the all-time greats, man. But let's be real. Dennis Rodman was a head case during that second three-peat. Go look at Dennis Rodman on the Bulls in the second three-peat and look at Dennis Rodman in the Detroit Pistons. You going to tell him that's the same guy? You going to tell him it's the same character? No, it's not the same character, guys. Even Isaiah Thomas said, I don't know what happened to Dennis Rodman. He was different on the Bulls. He was different. Right? He was a lot more eccentric, a lot more out there, right? He was a lot more open with himself, man. And that was one of the things I always respected about Dennis Rodman. He was not afraid to be himself. It didn't matter what. So much respect to him for being that, the personality of a Dennis Rodman. But let's be real, and we all know that many times Michael Jordan had to control Dennis Rodman, had to reel him in, so to speak, and get him to focus back on, once again, the task at hand, which was winning basketball games to ultimately lead up into a championship. And Dennis Rodman was able to help the Bulls big time do that. But don't forget, it was the leadership of Michael Jordan that they leaned on. Phil Jackson, all these guys. Remember, it was Michael Jordan that went to Vegas to get Dennis Rodman, right? To get him. That's the leadership. That's reinforcing your teammates, knowing that, hey, listen, I got you guys back, man. I got your back out here, and we need to do what we got to do. You guys show, and that's what he always respected about Dennis Rodman, because when he was there, he showed up and he gave the effort. You can never knock Dennis Rodman's effort, his hustle, man. Dennis Rodman's all hustle. He's all grit. He's all hustle, man. He's all effort. That's Dennis Rodman, man. And yes, you're going to have to deal with some craziness, and that's when you have to bring him in. Get him refocused, and Michael Jordan was known for doing that. How many times you saw Michael Jordan picking up Scottie Pippen up off the deck, right? Horace Grant picking him up off the deck. I remember that quote from Horace Grant when they were playing the Detroit Pistons in 1991 Eastern Conference Finals, right? And I remember, I don't know if it was game 3 or it might have been game 1. I don't remember which game it was. But Horace Grant took an elbow. It might have been from Edwards. I can't remember. James Edwards. He took an elbow from Edwards right in the ribs, right? And he went down to one knee. Michael Jordan immediately ran over to Horace Grant, picked him up off the knee, and was like, "Hey man, don't let them see you hurting. Don't let them see you frustrated. None of this stuff." Because Horace Grant said he was frustrated, man, and he was getting angry, right? And Michael Jordan went over to him and was like, "Yo, man, don't let them see you frustrated. Don't let them see they hurt you." Right? This is what we have to do. We're to stand up to these guys. That was Michael Jordan being the big brother to a Horace Grant, man. And Horace Grant talked about Michael Jordan doing that for him and what it meant in that moment. Getting him back focused, understanding. Listen, man, we got these guys, man. We're going to beat these guys, right? And don't let these guys see you hurt, man. No weaknesses. That's what he did for these guys. That's the reinforcement of Michael Jordan. Reinforcing everything that they went over in the practices on the actual court in the games, right? That's the leadership of Michael Jordan, guys. When we think about LeBron James, man, over the years, it's the complete opposite of that. He's not reinforcing these guys, and he's not pushing these guys in practice to be better, to be greater. What does he do? He blames them. He blames them, and then he trades them. This is what happens on a LeBron James team. So he'll come to the team, things won't work out. It's everyone else's fault. It's not LeBron James' fault that's not working out. He don't take no ownership, no accountability. We've talked about this, guys. And that's part of the problem for LeBron James versus Michael Jordan. They're not the same. They're nowhere near that level, guys. Once again, Michael Jordan did more with less and did more in less time than LeBron James would ever dream about doing. This man's still playing all these years, ain't close to Michael Jordan. But his fans really believe he passed Michael Jordan years ago. Nick Wright, I don't even know we're talking about this. LeBron James passed Michael Jordan in 2016. Are you kidding me, man? If LeBron James himself really thought that he passed Michael Jordan in 2016, if he really believed that, I want maybe to go. If he believed that everyone else believed that, he would not still be playing LeBron James. I guarantee you, guys, if LeBron James was recognized as the greatest of all time, recognized by most people like Michael Jordan is, he would not still be playing, guys. He would not. I'm about to do a video about that. But those are the facts. He's literally playing, hoping that one day people would just be like, you know what, man? This guy's played for 25 years. He's the greatest of all time, man. He really believes it's going to happen. But in fact, what's really happening, he's actually gotten further away from Michael Jordan the more he plays. Those are the facts, guys. But when we talk about Michael Jordan reinforcing his teammates, LeBron James blaming his teammates, these are the facts, guys. This is why LeBron James will walk off the court in disgust. He'll walk off the court as a sore loser in disgust because he feels he should have won, or he feels something should have went his way. He feels he don't got no help. This is why his fans are always crying. LeBron ain't got no help. He got no help. He's carrying bums. LeBron James is going against super teams. No, LeBron James is on super teams. And y'all still excuse this man. And why? Because LeBron James ain't pushing his teammates like Michael Jordan did in practice. He's not holding the standard like Michael Jordan did in practice. And then when the games came, Michael Jordan reinforced all of those lessons on the court. Patting guys on the butt, right? Giving them that confidence. Letting them, hey man, listen, let's keep focused here. We're here to win, right? We're still in the game. You know I played that clip. You guys could probably go back in my playlist. I don't know if I have the playlist set up right. But there's a video, it's like a 10-second clip of Michael Jordan pumping up his teammates on the bench. He's like, come on, guys. We're still in this, man. We got to focus up. We got to close it out here. That's Michael Jordan, man, pumping the team up on the bench. What does LeBron James do on the bench? He pouts off to the side when things aren't going right. He moans like a little girl. He sits off to the side and don't listen to the coach. Don't listen to anything that's going on. There goes LeBron James off to the side. Just like in the 2018 NBA Finals Game 1. There goes LeBron James poking and moaning on the side. In the finals! This man was in the finals doing this. This wasn't a preseason game or regular season game. He did this in the finals. He acted like a baby in the Game 1. It wasn't even a game where they were eliminated. It was Game 1 and the game wasn't over. And there goes LeBron James pounding and moaning on the sideline because he wanted everyone to know it was J.R. Smith's fault. Everyone blamed J.R. Smith. Everyone. It's J.R. Smith's fault. Look at me, man. I'm going to pound and moan on the bench. I'm not going to be a real man. I'm not going to be a true leader or a true competitor. You're going into overtime in the finals, and you're acting like that? That should have been a wake-up call for a lot of these LeBron James fans, but they still don't get it. They're still going to support LeBron James and act like this guy's great. Act like he's a nice guy, a decent person. He's far from that. And he's nowhere near the leader of Michael Jordan, guys, and he's not the competitive Michael Jordan. And that's why he'll always blame his teammates, and Michael Jordan always reinforced his teammates. He didn't blame Scottie Pippen for all the times he could have blamed him. We've covered this on this channel, guys. Michael Jordan could have blamed Scottie Pippen many, many times. I'm talking about legit. He would have been right for blaming Scottie Pippen. No one would have looked at Michael Jordan sideways and been, yo, why is Michael Jordan blamed? It would have been legit. He would have had a gripe against Pippen. Never did that, though. Never once. Never once. And Michael Jordan's fans, we never blamed Scottie Pippen for anything. That's why it's ironic all these years later, he's acting as if he ain't getting his just due. Acting like he was the leader of the Bulls. Acting like Michael Jordan wasn't that great. It's hilarious as hell to me. Because once again, Michael Jordan bent over backwards to reinforce his teammates by what? Bigging them up in post-game press conferences, shouting them out all the time. I told you, 1991, guys, when the Bulls finally beat the Pistons, finally beat them, they exorcised the demons. When they interviewed Michael Jordan on the court after game 4 games to nothing, they beat them. They interviewed Michael Jordan on the court the same way they did in 1990 in game 7 when he lost. Michael Jordan showed the same class, the same leadership. And the first words he said was, we were able to do this because of the growth and development of guys like Scottie Pippen and Horace Grant coming along. That's what the hell he said. He didn't say, yeah, I'm out here carrying these guys, man, and finally I was able to lead them. None of that stuff. He said Scottie Pippen and Horace, those are the first words he uttered, thanking his teammates. What does LeBron James do? He reads off stat lines in post-game press conferences. He calls himself the greatest of all. I'm the greatest of the NBA. You know, these are the kinds of dumb things he says. I want my damn respect. These are the things that LeBron James says when he wins. Oh, I want my damn maybe the greatest of all time. No, not that. Yo, man, Kyrie Irving, the biggest shot in Cleveland Cavaliers history, man. If it wasn't for Kyrie Irving, man, I don't win that chance. He would never dare say something like that. Never dare say something. But Michael Jordan often gave Dennis Rodman credit for being an X factor in many of these series in the second three-peat. Oftentimes gave Scottie Pippen his credit. Horace Grant. He gave Phil Jackson in the coaching staff the credit for the game plan that they executed. All these things. LeBron James, he getting coaches fired, man. Are you kidding me? So as you guys can see, man, Michael Jordan was always known for reinforcing his teammates, reinforcing the lessons that they were taught in practices. Anytime you saw Michael Jordan frustrated on the basketball court with his teammates, why was he frustrated? Because of the lack of the execution, the lack of the focus. Michael Jordan did not accept anything less than your best, right? Than your best effort. No, you're not going to be perfect. People are going to miss shots. Guys are going to make mistakes. But he always wanted the guys to be prepared and be focused, once again, and execute. Then you would see Michael Jordan get frustrated with guys like Luke Longley, some of these other guys, right? He might get frustrated with some of these other guys because maybe they goofed up a play, right? They didn't execute right. And that's what Michael Jordan was always alluding to in the practices. This is why he pushed these guys. He pushed them to be perfect in practice so that when the games came, what do they say? Yo, man, sometimes the games, they were easier than practice. These guys were prepared. They were not there like, oh, man, we're not ready for this, man. I don't know what to do. Michael Jordan had these guys prepared, so that's why he would get frustrated sometimes because, like, damn it, guys, we've been over this in practice over and over and over and over again. You guys know the game plan. Let's stay focused here, man. LeBron James, he gets mad when he throws a bad pass to somebody, it goes out of bounds. LeBron James, let's take them. Oh, man, what the hell, man? LeBron James standing around defense, his man scores, he looking at Kyle Kuzma. He looking at this guy. He looking at that guy. He looking to blame this dude. It's always someone else's fault. That's not reinforcing your teammates. That's not holding yourself to a standard. Michael Jordan was once again, do as I do, not as I say. LeBron James, do as I say, not as I do. So he won't play the defense, but he expects you to play the defense behind him. He won't give the effort, but he expects all of his teammates to give the effort. He'll walk off the court early, but he wants all of his teammates to, what, stay there on the court and play without him? And respect him? I don't understand. But his fans will always talk about he ain't got no help. So LeBron James will force his teammates to play in his system, which only benefits LeBron James, not his teammates. And then his fans say, hey, LeBron ain't got no help. LeBron ain't playing with nobody. This guy missed these shots. This guy only shot this percentage. This guy was hurt. This guy this. This guy didn't play no defense. It's always everyone else's fault around LeBron James, even though he's forcing them to play a role that they cannot succeed in. You made Chris Bosh change up his whole game. Kevin Love changed his whole game up. Dwayne Wade had to study Michael Jordan and learn a playoff ball to help LeBron James. No matter what LeBron James does to stack the deck in his favor, he still needs everyone else around him doing their jobs at the highest of levels, or even though they're forced to play these roles that they don't know how to play. It don't add up. That's not helping your teammates. That's not reinforcing them. Michael Jordan allowed these guys to have a role, a defined role. The Steve Kerrs, the Ron Harpers, right? The B.J. Armstrongs, the John Paxsons, the Luke Longleys, the Will Perdue's, the Bill Wenningtons, the Randy Browns, the Bob Hansons, the Scott Burrells, right? All these guys had a role. A role. It may have been a small role, but they had a role. And they were allowed to excel in that role. So guess what? They earned their spot on the team. Going through those battles in practice with Michael Jordan and the other guys, you're earning this stuff. That's where you earn it in practice. On a Chicago Bulls team led by Michael Jordan, not LeBron James. Not LeBron James team. No, he wants you to go ahead, man. You guys just go ahead and stand around me. Let me just dribble the ball around, and I'm going to pass you the ball. Listen, man, you got to hit that shot. That's LeBron James leadership right there. And if you don't make that shot, I'm going to look crazy at you. I'm going to blame you. My fans are going to blame you. And that's just the way it's going to go. Because it ain't my fault. I gave you a good pass. Think about how that sounds. And this is why LeBron James has been very inconsistent throughout his career. And I love when people talk about, yo, LeBron James got 4 championships. When you talk about he's inconsistent. Dude, he's 4 out of 10. See, once again, he's 4 out of 10. Y'all don't want to talk about that, though. 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10. That's inconsistent. You haven't made an all-defensive team in your 30s. That's called inconsistent. You have not won an MVP in your 30s. That's called inconsistent. Inconsistent. That's what that's called. You're not playing any defense. You're not doing anything. But you're going to put them 20 shots up. But you won't get the effort on defense? This way you get exposed. I love when LeBron James fans call Kobe Bryant a chucker. Oh, Kobe Bryant a ball hog. Kobe Bryant this, Kobe Bryant that. Love to tear down Kobe Bryant and LeBron James fans because they know that LeBron James ain't close to Kobe Bryant. But Kobe Bryant played defense, didn't he? Didn't Kobe Bryant give the effort on defense? Way more than LeBron James did. You can say whatever you want about Kobe Bryant and the amount of shots he took in this game or how many shots he needed to get the points in this game, whatever the case may be. The one thing I remember, and I know for certain, is that Kobe Bryant was playing defense. He was out there giving the effort. Now LeBron James, straight lollygagging out there, blaming everybody. Once again, Kobe Bryant would do as I do, not as I say. I'm going to give the effort. I'm going to push you guys in practice. The blueprint was from Michael Jordan. LeBron James still don't get the blueprint. He don't get it. And this is why I know he's not a real Michael Jordan fan. He's talking about, yeah, man, when I was young, Michael Jordan was Black Jesus. Dude, you're corny. You're just talking to talk. You don't respect Michael Jordan or his career, and you don't care to learn and really recognize Michael Jordan's career, the path, the things that he went through, the grind, the effort he gave, the consistency, the leadership. None of this stuff LeBron James recognizes. How the hell can we see this as fans, but LeBron James don't get it? He don't get it. He thinks everything's supposed to come to him. He don't got to make no change to his game. So all these years, still playing in the system. Never worked on his handle. Still turns a ball over damn near 4 times a game, LeBron James, 21 years in. It's an absolute joke, man. Still airballing free throws, but we're supposed to respect this guy? No, I don't. And I will never respect him because he hasn't carried himself with any of the intangibles. None of the qualities of a grown man. Not like Michael Jordan, some of the other all-time greats that I grew up watching, man. So, guys, once again, LeBron James blames his teammates. Michael Jordan reinforced these guys, patting them on the butt, right? Letting them know, hey, listen, man, don't worry about that play. Let's get ready for the next play. LeBron James, he should have did it in the 2018 NBA Finals. Yo, JR, man, don't worry about that, man. The game is tied, dude. We're all right. We're good. We are good. We are in a tie game against the 2018 Warriors in Game 1 of the NBA Finals on the road. We're good, guys. He should have been on the bench like, yo, man, we got this game. The pressure was on the Warriors, not the Cavaliers. But LeBron James didn't want to tell his teammates that. He's too worried about a timeout that could have been called or they didn't know they had. That's all LeBron James. You exposed yourself, LeBron James. You didn't expose J.R. Smith or Ty Lue or any of these guys, George Hill. You exposed yourself. Your lack of heart. You had no heart to pass the ball to George Hill like that. No heart. And then once again, no leadership to try to blame and make J.R. Smith look like an idiot. Trying to embarrass him like that. And once again, you're not a true competitor because the game was tied and you're on the bench acting like the game was over. You should have been galvanizing your teammates. I know for a fact, if that was Michael Jordan in that scenario, right, and let's say Scottie Pippen had a blunder like that, ran off the last couple of seconds or whatever, right, and he went to the bench, you know what Michael Jordan would have been doing? Yo, Scottie, man, don't worry about this, man. We got this. Let's go, guys. We got 5 minutes to go in the overtime in the NBA Finals, man. Let's keep our heads and let's stay together here. That's exactly what Michael Jordan would have done. That's exactly what he would have said. And then he would have went out there and led by example. He would have gave the effort. Would have been standing on the side pouting and moaning like a little girl. Like a 6-year-old who didn't get his favorite toy for Christmas. Come on, man. Like I said, man, just stemmed over me watching a video, a clip of Michael Jordan reinforcing his teammates, slapping them on the butt, giving them the praise, keeping them focused, leading by example, never blaming them, never scapegoating them. That's all typical LeBron James stuff. And this is why all these years in, nobody wants to play with this man. No one wants to play with him. You guys know the deal, man. Michael Jordan, right? Reinforced his teammates. Pushed these guys in practice. Complete opposite of LeBron James. You guys know the deal, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one.